A live look now over Vatican City, where it is just after 1:30 in the morning. All quiet there now. But earlier, thousands packed St. Peter's Square for the conclave's announcement.
Our Vince Gerasoli was there for this historic moment. Vince, by my count, I think you've been up going on 24 hours. And I still think one of my favorite reactions is from you and what it meant to be there to see this and experience it.
It was just enthralling, Joe Marie. I have to say that it was enthralling to be here, to be in the crowd, 100,000 strong in St. Peter's Square today, and just feel the jubilation. I've been trying to report this throughout the night. I can't really get the right words to explain it, but it was something that sort of, wrapped its arms around you and made you feel kind of special. We're going to talk about a little bit more about that, but one of the big questions tonight is, what kind of Pope will Pope Leo be? And maybe we'll get some sort of idea if we look at the first words that he chose to say when he addressed that crowd today. One of the first things he said was, "Peace be with you." And that then was woven into comments about, let's be sure that there's peace and not war. That's significant. Perhaps this will be a Pope who will be reaching out to other countries. We have significant conflicts throughout the globe. Maybe he's going to be someone who's going to reach out and try to bring peace to those areas. And then he said something that to an individual really means so much. He said that he reminded us that God loves us and evil will not prevail, and that God cares for us. And if you believe to know that there is a being that cares about you, that gives you hope in the future, that helps you move forward, and maybe that's what a religion is about in the first place. But as we said before, being in that crowd, people were shoulder to shoulder. There was a fair number of people in the crowd on this day that was so full of ritual. We started the day looking for smoke, cardinals casting secret ballots, and then some white smoke appeared. We knew the cardinals had reached their decision. 133 cardinals voted in all, at least 2/3 of them decided on Pope Leo. And then hundreds of thousands more pushed into St. Peter's Square just to hear the opening words of Pope Leo. Their reaction to them was truly uplifting. They had smiles on their faces, but they didn't really know this man. Some of them had no idea who he was, but they knew what he stood for in that moment. And it was for faith, and it was for hope. And maybe that's one of the most important things that a pope can bring to us.
What a day. What a surprise in many ways.
Very much so.
What an historic event. And Vince Gerasoli, thank you very much for your coverage. We appreciate it.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Vince.